I walked into my own surprise party, but nobody there knew who I was. I'd been gone 6 months on what my family called a wellness retreat. Really, I'd been in a psychiatric facility after what they said was a nervous breakdown. The doctors kept asking me questions about delusions and paranoia, but I had no idea what they were talking about. My family visited once in the beginning, then stopped coming. They said it was too painful to see me like that. I finally got released early for good behavior, and all I wanted was to come home and surprise everyone. I missed Emma so much it physically hurt. 6 months without seeing her face, hearing her laugh, holding her hand. I took an Uber straight from the facility to our apartment, my heart pounding the entire ride. I opened the door and immediately heard music blasting, people laughing, the sound of glasses clinking. Balloons were everywhere, pink and gold, Emma's favorite colors. Then everyone screamed, "Surprise!" and the room went completely silent. 30 people frozen in place, staring at me like I was a ghost. My girlfriend Emma pushed through the crowd, her face twisted in confusion. "Can I help you?" she asked, her voice polite but cold. "Emma, it's me," I said, stepping forward. My voice cracked, saying her name. She laughed nervously and looked back at the crowd. "That's my boyfriend's name. This is his birthday party. Who are you?" I felt like I'd been punched in the stomach. "What are you talking about?" "It's me. Look at me." I pulled out my wallet with shaking hands and showed her my driver's license. She took it from me, examined it closely under the light, then handed it back. "This is a really good fake, like scary good, but you need to leave." My best friend Marcus stepped forward, the guy I'd known since middle school. He looked right at me with zero recognition in his eyes. "Bro, I don't know what kind of prank this is, but you need to go." That's when I really looked around the room. Photos lined the walls, pictures of me and Emma, me and Marcus, my whole life documented in frames, except my face was different in every single one. Someone who looked almost exactly like me, but not quite. The eyes were slightly different. The smile was wrong. Then he walked out of the kitchen holding a beer, wearing my favorite shirt, my identical twin brother, a person I never knew existed until that exact moment. Everyone started singing happy birthday to him. He was blowing out candles on a cake that said happy 28th in blue frosting. My birthday, my age, my life. Emma wrapped her arms around him and kissed his cheek. He looked at me over her shoulder and smiled. Not a friendly smile, a victory smile. Emma whispered something in his ear, glancing at me nervously. He whispered back loud enough for me to hear. "I thought you said he was dead." "He was supposed to be," my twin said, his voice cold and flat. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped my phone when it buzzed. A text from the psychiatric facility lit up my screen. "Patient 2847 escaped this morning. Considered dangerous. Contact authorities immediately if seen." My twin's eyes lit up. He grabbed my phone right out of my hand and held it up for everyone to see. "See, he's unstable. He escaped from a mental hospital. Someone call the police." People started backing away from me. Marcus pulled out his phone. Emma looked terrified, but I wasn't stupid. Before I came inside, I'd watched the dash cam footage from my car that I'd hidden 6 months ago. The camera I'd secretly installed after noticing weird things happening. Things moving in my apartment, my passwords being changed. I pulled out my laptop and played the video on full volume. 6 months ago, my twin's voice clear as day. "Once they lock him up and convince everyone he's crazy, his life is mine. The job, the girl, the apartment, everything. He'll rot in that place and nobody will believe a word he says." The room went dead silent. Emma's face drained of all color. She looked at my twin, then at me, then back at him. Marcus stepped closer to me, really looking at my face for the first time. Then he grabbed my wrist and pushed up my sleeve, revealing the burn scar I got from a camping trip when we were 12. He looked at my twin's wrist. "No scar." "Oh my God," Marcus whispered. "It's really you." My twin bolted for the door, but Marcus was faster. He tackled him hard into the wall. People were screaming now, pulling out their phones, recording everything. I'd already called the police from outside the building before coming in. They arrived within minutes, arrested him right there on the floor for identity theft, fraud, and conspiracy to commit false psychiatric imprisonment.